for our cultural day at BCS. It's a very exciting day. The kids and the teachers have been working day and night. Day for the kids, night for the teachers. Here's Salma. Salma, please tell us about yourself.
I'm in 7th grade and I am also working on the 7th grade project, and I know that everyone else has been doing great things for their class, and so I hope you all enjoy the presentation.
Inshallah. Also, to let you all know, and if you haven't seen already, after the presentations are done, we would welcome you all to step outside after you get your food, and look at all the booths that the classes have prepared and worked hard on, and it would be very nice for you to go up and see what they've done and appreciate their work. Thank you so much. Let's start off the program, inshallah. Right now we're having a kindergarten coming. So we'll be traveling a couple of continents. So right now we're going to Scotland, which is in Europe. Thank you. The kindergartners will be coming in wearing kilts, which are special Scottish costume. So let's have them come in.
Scotland has a lot of fields. Scotland isn't Scotland. Scotland isn't Europe. Scotland isn't Europe. Scotland has love and eagles. The capital of Scotland is Edinburgh. Scotland has 700 islands. Loch Ness Monster is called Nessie. It's the national symbol of Scotland. There's a lot of mountains in Scotland.
MashaAllah, weren't they adorable? They look so cute in their costume, and that courage that it takes for them to come up and speak up, that preparation. Thank you so much for appreciating them and encouraging them. So what do we have next?
Next, we have an initiative by 4th, 5th, and 6th grade.
Oh, mashallah. Let's have
Everyone's ready? Instructions, right? 3, 2, 1.
Alhamdulillah. Well, we would like to request for you to have a little patience while we set up for the next presentation. We would need a projector, and that's why we have the white screen over here, which will be removed later for the play, inshallah. So while Brother Shimraz is helping us out doing the setup.
Sorry, lights will go off.
Yes, lights will have to go off so you can see the screen clearly. So while we're waiting for that, let's tell you what the next presentation is going to be about. I'm the homeroom teacher for grades 7 and 8, so we've been working on actually two projects simultaneously. We've split the 7th and 8th grades between the two projects, so we would have both the grades working on both projects, and I've been working with alongside them. So Salma, would you like to tell us what the project's happening?
Well, the 8th graders are doing a project about different maps around the world and how maps can vary in different cultures. And 7th graders and 8th graders are doing a project called If the World Were a Village of 100 People, which shows us what world statistics would look like if the world were only a village of 100 people.
Alhamdulillah. So how does that information can be interpreted? Because we know there are not just 100 people in the world. We probably might have 100 people coming in by the end of the day over here. So how does that interpret? What do they do?
Well, it shows us the world in a way that is easier for us to understand. Because sometimes we see the real world statistics and the huge numbers are too much for us to comprehend. But if we compact the whole population into a smaller number, that helps us to better understand the true conditions of the people.
Very well explained, Salma. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. How about the Turkey project? Would you like to tell us about the Turkey project? What has been going on over there?
Well, Turkey is a very interesting country because it has many various artifacts and places around the country that would be beautiful to visit, such as the Blue Mosque.
Alhamdulillah. So we've been studying the geography and the history, both of it. We've been watching some videos on the history of the Ottoman Empire before and decline, and there's a whole setup that you can all, inshallah, see outside. We're just waiting for the laptop to come in and be plugged in, and we're ready to go. Just to let you know the format of the presentation, it is a long presentation. We'll have the kids present one after each other. So we'll have children coming up, a few slides, then the next set of children will come up, a few slides, and that's how we will be going. There'll be a lot of statistics and words that they will be using. We've tried to keep it to the minimum, but still to be able to explain what they have learned. We would really request all of you, if we can really stay in a way that they also feel that they're not conscious and you're listening to their presentation. It would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much.
Another part of our presentation called If the World Were a Village of 100 People. As I said before, we all know that the world has a lot more than 100 people, but compacting the world's population to a smaller number helps us to better understand the true conditions of people around the world. The upcoming slides will show us what real-world statistics would look like if the world were a village of 100 people.
Electronics. If the world were a village of 100 people, 93 people wouldn't have computers and 7 people would. 67 people would not have cell phones and 33 people would have cell phones. Education. If the world were a village of 100 people, 86 people would be able to read and 14 people would not be able to read. 99 people would not have a college education, while one person would have a college education.
If the world were a village of 100 people, 30 would be white and 70 would be non-white. This shows that in actuality, Caucasian is not the dominant race. In our village, 15 people would make less than $2 a day, and one person would make over $90 a day. That person would also control 50% of the world's economy. In the United States, 20 people would share 2% of the money in the USA. 74 people would share 79% of the money in the USA, and 6 people would share 59% of the money in the USA.
If the world were a village of 100 people, 70 people would be adults and 30 would be children. If the world were a village of 100 people, 15 people will have more than enough food to eat, 30 people will have just enough food to eat, 20 people don't get enough food, 20 people don't get enough food, 50 people will have food most of the time, and one person will be dying of starvation.
If the world were a village of 100 people, 48 people would be men and 52 people would be women. If the world were a village of 100 people, 76 people would have electricity and 24 people would not have electricity. As for Wi-Fi, 84 people would have Wi-Fi and 16 people would have Wi-Fi. on one side, both of you on one side. Both of you on one side.
As you have seen in the early presentations, they have shown different perspectives of the world, such as if the world were a village of 100 people or different map projections. In this presentation, we will be showing current world statistics.
Population. The world's population is constantly changing, and every second the population changes. The current population is 7.65 billion people, and so far this year of 2018 to this point of time, there has been 1,111 million births. And today there have been 170,000 births, and every minute 250 babies are born. And every second about 4 children are born. And the parallel to being born is dying. So this year about 46,090,000 people have died. And today about 71,031 people have died worldwide. And if you do the math of that, about every second about 2 people die around the whole entire globe.
Food and water is very important in our
Assalamu alaikum once again.
Alaikum assalam.
What did you think of the presentation?
Very interesting.
That was a lot of fact-finding, and I was very happy to see that the children actually took charge of it on their own, and this part of it was mostly done on their own. I was only showing the presentation in the end. I gave the feedback, change color, maybe do this, make all the slides look together. They were doing it all on their own, alhamdulillah, sharing the documents, working with each other, because I got to experience and see another side of all of them and learn more about them. So I cherish this project as much as I hope they did too. Okay, so Salma, thank you so much for helping and being a multitasking person today, emceeing and doing the presentation and all. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. What do we have next?
Next, we have 6th grade presenting France.
And I hear that there's also some French and other countries that they're representing. They'll also be speaking in the languages too. So the kids have been working on the languages also. That's wonderful. So as we all, most of us know that we all are mostly bilingual at home, maybe even trilingual because we're speaking at least 2 languages at home. Well, with these kids learning more languages over here, looks like by the end of all the years of cultural days, they will all become polyglots, which are people who speak many languages. Let's have the presentation going. Thank you so much.
I wrote this poem so everyone could get a sort of preview about what our booth is going to be about. France by Michelle. When America and Britain battled, France joined and aided. Treaty of Paris, Statue of Liberty, both of France. The Eiffel Tower, City of Light, both in France. Madeleine. My name is Amina. I am 11 years old and in 6th grade. This year for Cultural Day, my class is doing France. France is the 3rd largest country in Europe. The capital of France is Paris. Paris has many famous buildings, monuments, and parks, such as the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame, Pantheon, etc. I would like to invite you all to visit the country displayed by Auguste Bienvenue. Je m'appelle Amina. Je suis en 11e et 6e année. Cette année, pour la journée culturelle, ma classe est de la France. La France est la tisserée du record d'Europe. La capitale.
Next we have 5th grade with Lithuania, that's Brother Justin's class, and they have memorized the Lithuanian national anthem in the Lithuanian language. Let's see them perform.
Translation. Good day, my name is Samira Mata. Today, me and the boys will be performing the national anthem of Lithuania.
To actually memorize not just a song or an anthem in another language and to keep the tune and everything. So that's wonderful work, Brother Justin. Thank you so much.
Next, we have Sister Nabila doing initiation in 3rd and 4th grade.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Jiman. My name is Iman. My name is Ron. My name is Serena. And my name is Minna. Today we are going to be talking about Lithuania. Number 1. There are 2 days of independence that Lithuania celebrates. The restoration of the state day on February 16th and the restoration of Independence Days on March 11th. Number 2. The population in Lithuania in the year 2016 was 2.8 million people. In the year 2017-18 it decreased. Number 3. The capital of Lithuania is Vilnius, and it is also the largest city in the country. The second largest city is Kaunas, and the third is Klaipėda. Number 4. Did you know that the current Prime Minister is Saulius Skvernelis and the current President is Dalia Grybauskaitė? She graduated from Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. And did you know she was President from July 12, 2009 until this very second?
Lithuania's history, which dates back to the 10th millennium BC when the first people settled in its territory, reveals the richness and sophistication of the country.
Ready? Ready? Instructions? Follow instructions, right? Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Who is the One? Allah. Who is the Rahman? Allah. Who is the Mannan? La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. Muhammad is the messenger. To Allah is our return. La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah. Muhammad is the messenger. To Allah is our return. La ilaha illallah. That was how we say hi in Thai.
Now we are going to sing the Thai national anthem.
It is about how Thai people are peaceful people, but they will sacrifice anything for their country.
Now we'll have to catch a flight all the way to South Africa, South America, because we're going to Brazil with the 3rd grade. They will be wearing some very fancy masks that they made themselves, and they'll be coming out with some things, other things that they've made to represent the carnivals of Brazil, and they'll be doing a song about Brazilian animals.
You know what to do. In the jungles of Brazil, that's where we go to see the animals. We say hello to the snakes. In the jungles of Brazil. In the jungles of Brazil, that's where we go to see the animals. We say hello to the parrot. Caw, caw, caw. We say hello to
Give the mic. It's not a mic. Give it.
The culture of Bangladesh presents the way of life of the people of Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a Muslim country, but there are also Hindu, Buddhist, and Christian festivals, and celebrations are an important part of the culture of Bangladesh. Eid al-Fitr, Eid al-Adha, Milad al-Nabi, Shab-e Barat are Muslim festivals.
Traditional foods of Bangladesh. Bangladesh is famous for its delicious food and desserts. Specialty of Bangladeshi food is they are spicy. Rice, fish, curry, and lentil is the most common traditional food. And desserts are rasgulla, rasmalai, gulab jam, cham cham, and different types of pizza. Traditional dress for men is Punjabi and lungi, shirt, pants, or suit. Sari is the main dress for women. They also wear salwar kameez and western clothes.
Bangladesh has a rich tradition of music, dance, poetry, and drama. Now our friends will recite a Bangla poem.
We're going to recite a Bangla poem. Tati bari bangar basha bola kana. Kai dai ganga dai. Do you know, Iman, Bangladesh is the only country that has 6 seasons? In Bangla calendar, divided into 6 seasons. Grisha, summer, Varsha, rainy, Sarat, autumn, Hemanta, late autumn, Sit, winter, and Basharto, spring. And each season has a special music and dance. National animal of Bengali is wild Bengal tiger.
National fruit is jackfruit.
National fish of Bangladesh is tosha fish.
National bird is magpie robin.
The national flower of Bangladesh water lily. Thank you so much.
First grade has been working very hard in learning how to count in 5 different languages. Grade 1, are you ready? Yes. Are we going to whisper or are we going to be nice and loud? Nice and loud. Not shouting and loud, but nice and loud. Ready? Let's stand smartly and show how we do it. Good postures, everybody. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go. First grade, counting in English.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Counting in Urdu.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Counting in Turkish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
MashaAllah. Counting in Spanish.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And finally, counting in Arabic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sumaya Rahman. And my name is Sumaya Sidhu.
In Egypt lived a man named Qarun, who was the proud owner of a fortune so vast and plentiful that he had to dedicate special rooms in his palace to housing his wealth. Qarun had rooms that contained nothing but cases full of gold. Other rooms were stuffed with silver and precious stones. All these rooms were locked tight with keys that challenged the strongest men to carry away.
At the end of every day, Qarun would go home and spend hours counting and recounting silver and gems. Yet no matter how much wealth he collected, Qarun was never satisfied. Every morning he woke up with a greedy desire to make more money to add to his already legendary hoard. He wanted nothing more than to fill every room in his palace with riches, and once he accomplished that, he wanted to build even more rooms and fill them with riches too.
To gain his wealth, he made the majority of people suffer cruelly as they were forced to work as slaves, sweating for hours under the burning sun. Prophet Musa, peace be upon him, approached Qarun and tried speaking to him of the difficulty of their people and the rudeness of his excitement over his riches. He reminded Qarun that all the wealth he had was a gift from a merciful and generous God. Musa also warned Qarun that the normal fortune he had was a
from God to see if he would be grateful for it.